What's up, everybody? Welcome to Messin with Quads. My name's Greg Richard.
And I'm Victor.
Hey guys, we appreciate everybody joining us today with us. Yeah, what do we got going on today?
Today we're going to do a review on the Boming M19 Hex.
That's right, that's right. And I think today, just as usual, we're going to be doing the build up or the bust up and the build up segment. And we're going to tell all y'all exactly what is horrible about this. And then we're going to build it back up and tell everybody what we think is good.
That's right.
What we found is good about this hexacopter, this particular one. So let's go ahead and kick it off, man. Let's bust it up.
Well, first of all, we got these from GearBest.
GearBest, that's right.
So shout out to GearBest.
That's right.
For the Boming M19. Now, on the bust up, the body.
Yeah.
Greg, I know you don't like the body at all.
Nah, you know how I fly? I know that in regards to if you're a rough flyer like me, Evil Knievel, as you call me, this body's real brittle. The plastic is really, really hard. It's not. I just don't see it lasting a long time. I've also noticed that as well. You know, looking at how you dismantle the body or the top shell from the bottom shell, I've actually snapped a piece of this plastic off from doing that. You know, so the plastic is pretty brittle as it is. So yeah, I don't think it's going to last.
It's not like a MJX 800.
I know we keep shining on that thing,
Yeah.
but I mean, really, no, it's
just
not.
as a comparison for the feel.
Yeah,
and the fabrication of it.
It's very thin and it's brittle. I just don't see any. I don't see it lasting long.
Also, my issue with it is LEDs.
Boy,
I have the red. That's my favorite color.
Yeah.
Greg has blue. But as far as LEDs, it's not a night flyer. You have the one at the front, you know, that shines when you are flying. But in terms of the bottom, because it's black, it only comes in black, so that's another bust up. If it came in white, then we would probably get, you know, something shining through the body.
I'll tell you, if it came in white, I'd snatch that thing up quick.
For that reason, you see my orange duct tape here for orientation. You know, when it gets away from you, and it will, but we'll go into that in a minute.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. What else we got? The battery bay.
Battery bay.
What about it? What are you thinking?
You have to have the screw to keep the battery bay on.
Yeah.
For one, it is a good size battery bay. So I mean, it comes with a 450 milliamp battery.
So as you can see, there's the battery bay, the inside of the battery bay. Now mine's different looking because I've messed with mine, I've modded mine and all that to kind of complement what we do,
right?
How we do. But yeah,
it's a real shallow screw on top of that.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
it definitely ream out after a little while of doing that. You know,
exactly. So, like you said, Greg modded his, but that allows for easier connection.
Right.
It does have an on-off switch.
Yeah, it does.
So we'll talk about that too. That's a good thing about it, but that's part of the build-up.
Right.
So Greg modified it here, so the wires come out the side. Greg, who was this? Do you recall who we saw on YouTube that did this? That was the RC Addict or
it was one of those
flyer?
Guys. Yeah, yet again. I think it was.
I mean, not frequent, but
what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Flying Ryan or RC Addict. I'm not sure.
I think it was RC Addict, but I'm not 100% positive. Yet again, I hate definitely saying that's who it was.
Right.
But being uncertain.
The other issue, another issue I have is the transmitter. Transmitter is my issue too. You know, give you the sticker for this fake LCD. You know, it's just really cheap building, you know.
It is. It's very tinny. Very light. Not a whole lot of. It's not solid.
Right. It doesn't feel. I mean, you feel like you drop this, it's definitely going to shatter like in 1,000 pieces, like tempered glass or something.
Amen.
My other issue with the transmitter was the speed button. It's not on top like we're used to. It's actually one of the trim buttons.
Yeah.
So you have to push the top one to increase the speed, or push down to decrease the speed. So that was definitely different as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think if there's anything else Yeah, there's not too much else. I mean, yet again, this is also, I've cracked this open. The antenna,
6 AA batteries.
Yeah, it takes 6 AA batteries, but the antenna is also at the very bottom, like a lot of the other ones.
Receivers.
Yeah, most of them are like that.
I mean.
So yet again, that's another thing. I wish they would stop doing that. What's the point of wasting plastic and
A facade
yeah
of an antenna? Just
goofy looking.
give us a little bit more cable.
Yeah, just
solder it, stick it in there.
slide it up there a little higher, and
But,
it might give us a little bit better reception there. But the yaw, orientation definitely messes up. It's hard to figure out orientation, especially if it's a long distance away from you. When you're in rate 3, now I will say this thing is a beast.
Very much so.
It's actually a very fast hexacopter for a $25 piece.
Right.
But in rate 3, it's got some insane yaw, and just like that JJRC that you had, which one was that?
The 20.
The JJRC 20, H20, right?
Right.
That yaw just kind of kept going even after you stopped.
Or like the Ishin X8
The
that you
X8.
like because it has that crazy yaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just keeps going a little bit. So if you do pick up one of these, make sure you pay attention to it when you're flying it, because if you're flying it like I do with hard bank turns and all that, you can definitely lose your orientation on this, and it can keep going, and you'll think you're going to be coming back at you, but it'll be going to the right or the left or whatever. So y'all's pretty crazy though. So keep an eye on that for sure.
My other issue with this, not only is it all black, but you get all black props.
Yeah.
So again, orientation is off. Give us some lime green, white, red, something. Even if it was red and blue props in the front to match the body.
Exactly. I think
that would be a little more sensible. But all black body, all black props. I think they got a little carried away with everybody liking the all black.
Right, and on top of that, we're sitting here talking about the props. One thing that I noticed with this is if you the motors are just kind of floating in there, and if you push that down, as you can see, the prop does not spin freely. But if you pull it up, now it spins freely. That motor is just sitting in there, just floating.
So
and
if you land too hard and bang it,
it's going to bind up.
Right.
So definitely, yet again, the quality of the shell and all that, and how the motors are sitting in there, it's not there. And granted, it is only $25.
Right.
I get that, but still, it's a little guy. So
because of that small 450 milliamp battery and how fast this thing actually is, flight time isn't as long as you would like.
Right.
So that would be really my final. About 4.5 minutes of flight time on that rate
short.
3.
It's fun. It's a fun 4 minute.
Exactly, but it's a short 4 minutes.
But it's short, definitely. It happens quickly. So I think that's about it for the bust up. Right. So let's go ahead and move on to the build up. What do we got, Vic? What do we got for the build up?
Build up extremely fast.
Yeah,
Again, let's go back to the speed. The pitch on this thing is ridiculous. You definitely need some air, because it would just start digging right away on that third rate.
As they'll see in the speed test, that thing just the pitch actually increases as you move forward. Yeah.
As you'll see in the speed test at the end of the video, this hex is actually the fastest hex that we've tested, fastest quad that we've tested so far in our collection. And you'll see those other videos come out, but we're talking about 16, 17, 18, almost 20 different quads and hexes that we currently have that we're reviewing.
Yeah, definitely.
This by far is the fastest.
And you're about to see that.
Smokes the MJX X800 in terms of speed. I don't care what anybody says, proof is in the pudding. You'll see the videos. Yeah. Our speed test on the MJX X800 is already out there. So this is definitely much, much faster.
Yeah, it definitely is. Another cool thing about this, the on-off switch on the bottom. We already mentioned that, but I do want to show that real fast. It is there. It's nice. Now, yet again, I think that it would have done better if they would have taken the wires and just left them out like that.
Right.
Because at that point, there's really no point in doing that. But it is cool that it has a switch. I think it's cool.
So, the fact you have to screw the battery bay in, because you do have to screw it in.
Yeah.
But, once you connect it, you're not running on that time that you have as far as flight time, because on off switch. So that's the saving grace.
Exactly, yeah. It's actually saving your battery when the switch is off and you plug it in. You don't have to walk over, set it down, and then bind it, and then fly.
Exactly.
It takes some time, and that takes some battery life, definitely.
Yep.
But definitely the switch is a pro, in our opinion, for sure. So what else we got, Vic?
The battery bay, it's a decent size. I'm gonna use Greg's because the screw is on mine.
Yeah.
Like I said, the battery bay is a decent size. So it comes with the 450 milliamp, as we stated, but you can get a 500 in there, a 550. I often use my extra Hubsan.
Yeah.
500 milliamp batteries.
Yep.
You know, so I get a little more juice. You know,
a little bit more time too.
Slightly more time,
yeah.
but you know, it's a good sized battery base, so you can accommodate and get a slightly larger battery in there and accommodate and get you some longer time.
Yeah, this thing's jiggling around in there, kind of. It's not even in there very tight.
Right, it's not tight at all.
Which is why they did the battery door, and I get that because you know the MJX X800. I know we keep going back to that, but that thing fits in there snugly.
Right.
And the only time that's really going to come out is if you slam it on the ground. This, if you left the battery door open and hit it on the ground one good time, it's going to fly out.
Yep.
You know. So, but yeah, and we got headless mode.
That's right.
And 1 key return on this.
That's right.
For such a small little guy, cheap, yet again, going back to it, $25.
Cheap as in inexpensive.
Yeah, exactly. It's got headless mode and 1 key return. I have tested headless mode on this, and it works great.
Not to mention, yeah.
Right. And the 1 key return does work great. Now, yet again, you have to make sure your bearing is correct. You know, so you have your bearing. If you're over here, of course, it's going to come back this way, you know, past you the opposite way. It's not going to come directly at you. So don't expect it to actually be like a GPS, you know, come right to you.
Right,
you know,
right.
It doesn't work like that with these little guys, but then it does work. It is effective. So,
prop guards. Prop guards are very easy to remove.
Super easy.
So it'd be nice actually if others will adopt this format. Because this format is actually pretty awesome. You just squeeze the bottom here, and they disengage from right above and just pop right off. Everybody knows screws, so it's really easy. You know, if you want to get down indoors, you know, you can put them on, have some fun indoors. Put on rate 1, or you know, seriously, don't do rate 3.
No,
but yeah, prop guards easy to remove.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
all right. So
what do you think about price to performance?
Price to performance. This is a tough one because there was quite a bit to bust up on this.
There was.
There really was. But at the same time, it's holding at $25. It hasn't moved up, and it's been out for a little while now. I honestly think that this is a cool hexacopter for $25.
I agree.
It really is.
I agree.
Yet again, we go back to it. We've got the switch. You can mod this thing. You can do all kinds of things to it, really, to improve it.
Exactly.
For sure. If you've got the knowledge and the know-how, do it.
And if they had a white, then in all honesty, if they had a white body, I would say this would be a better buy than the MJX X800.
Yeah, at $25.
Yeah, even at $30, if it price match, because that's what the 800 is going for.
I agree with you. Yeah,
it would be a better buy than the 800 because you have the on-off switch. It's a lot faster, and the white body would give the LED.
Your yaw is much better in this one versus the 800.
Yeah. So that's what's coming. So at $25 is worth it. If they came out with a white body, they can easily get 30, 35 all day for it.
And we'd be winning all day.
I agree with you on that one.
Now, you know, before we do the speed test, we do
have an issue.
We have an issue. Now, when I received my Boming, go ahead.
Actually, no, you go because you got yours first. Wait,
right.
You got yours first.
Yeah, when I
before me.
Yeah, when I received mine now, guys. You know, obviously, whenever you order something, granted, it's coming a long distance. I get that. It's coming from China. It's coming from wherever it's coming from, long distance overseas. When you get it, though, you still expect to get something that's in pretty decent condition.
Quality assurance. Quality control, you expect to be there.
Yeah, your quality control should be there. When I got it, I turned it over and I was looking at it. I didn't even notice it at first. It looks like somebody smacked it with a hammer or something like that. And there's actually a crack all the way through the body. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I'm probably going to end up pushing it all the way through. I don't really care. But you know, this definitely was already pushed in and cracked. And not only that, but one of the motors already went bad on it too. So...
A week later, I get mine in the mail and flip yours over, Greg. I don't know if their quality control consists of hammer tapping, like with a ball peen hammer or what. But the same dent in the top of my battery bay, towards the head of the copter that Greg has, crazy,
very odd.
So, shout out to GearBest though once again because we contacted them.
They hooked us up.
Greg took the credit. as opposed to a new one.
Yeah.
So you know he got his money back in terms of credit that he can use for whatever.
Yeah, they put money in my wallet is what they did.
Right.
And immediately, they didn't take long at all. It only took a day or two to get that moving.
So see, shout out to Gear Best.
Yeah.
So again, the customer service at Gear Best on point.
Good. Yeah.
Because actually, Greg bought this one, and I didn't really know it. So as a gift for Christmas, I bought him a blue one as well.
It's still mine.
Yeah. I almost caught myself right there.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're gonna do a reveal.
So we're gonna do a package opening, you know, because this one came in the mail last week.
Yeah.
Well, actually not last week, about like Tuesday or Wednesday.
It was just this past week.
Right. So just before New Year's, it came in the mail finally. This is Greg's.
We want to see though.
So we want to see some QA.
Yeah.
Shout out to Smith & Wesson. Now, Frequent, I know you got that Alien, but sorry, bro.
Come on, man. Smith & Wesson. You need to get yourself a Smith & Wesson. Oh, man. So we're basically gonna see exactly in what type of shape this thing is in. After this will be the third one. After two.
That was butter right there opening that.
Yeah,
that was
butter.
That was butter.
It was butter. Just goodness gracious.
So we're gonna check the QA on this and see.
Now you're gonna be like, ooh, watch out now. You're gonna be like me when you open this thing up and you see Wi-Fi right on the front. You'll be like, oh man, I got Wi-Fi. No, they didn't send you Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Funky brakes, don't get too happy.
Yeah, take it easy.
Actually, I think you need that for the tape, right?
I do, yeah, on the side here. Go ahead and slice it open there for me. Alright, so the packaging is super flimsy. It was like that for the other ones as well. Go ahead and open this up. Help me out there, thank you, sir. Now let's go ahead and pull it out and check it out.
It's yours, man. It's yours.
Alright, so
Merry Christmas.
yet again, I don't know what's going on, but it's still.
Can you get that closer?
Yeah.
So once again, here we go with the quality assurance, the scratches on the bottom, and then again that same dent at the head of the copter.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't know what's going on with this.
I wonder if when they, it doesn't make any sense really. It really does not make any sense. It should not be like that. Now, granted, it is in better shape than mine came.
So 3 of them with the dent at the head of the copter. I just don't know what's up with that.
Yeah.
You know, when they're putting these things.
Dent. I mean, come on. I don't know what's going on there. I do want to make sure that this. Sometimes they don't turn. You know, you never know. And, the battery is already in there, so I'm just going to make sure the LEDs pop on. Make sure we don't have an actual faulty hexacopter here. Boy, they give you the tiniest screwdriver here.
And that screw is mad tiny anyway.
It is. Thank you, sir. Well, let's just make sure that it's all hooked up. Yeah, so it's already plugged in. It's already hooked up. So let's go ahead and switch the switch on. See if we got lights all over the place. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, there's the LEDs. Just wanted to show you that real fast.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. You don't get LEDs here, or anything like that. Just in the front, that little front one right there. And I'm going to tell you something. The first day that I flew this, it was at night. Remember that, Vic?
Yep.
It scared the mess out of me because I lost it.
Yeah, you
I
did.
couldn't find it in the air. And finally, it was like right in front of my face before I realized it was right there. So anyway, that's all you get, guys. But yet again, you got these hammer marks. You know, I don't even know. It's pushed in right there. So I'm going to turn that off because it's blinding me.
Gear Best will get another ticket.
Yeah, I mean, really, this is ridiculous.
I can't front.
They must have had a bad batch. That's the only thing I can think of.
Well, we're part of that bad batch, red and blue.
We are. Out of 3.
3 times. 3 for 3.
So, anyways, guys, I think that about concludes everything. The speed test is coming up, and we appreciate you guys joining Messing with Quads.
Appreciate you having me. Thank you for your time.
Definitely.
Like, dislike, subscribe.
God bless y'all.
Have a blessed day. What's up, everybody? This is Messing with Quads. Victor speaking. Got Greg down the block right there. We're gonna do a speed test with the Boming. Gun is zeroed out. The Boming M19 is what we're gonna run with. We're gonna see what this baby can do. I'm ready when you are. see it right there, people. I'm not even gonna tell Greg what it is. I'm dumbfounded right now myself. I'm in complete shock. Seriously. It just literally smoked the Nihui U807. All right, one more again. Actually, we're gonna do it 2 more times. Zeroed out. All right, we're gonna get this 3rd and final run going. Second one was 31. Zero the gun out. This thing has such crazy pitch. I mean, Greg got to put it like 40 feet in the air to even get a decent run, because it's already going to the ground that soon. Whenever you are. .34, you see it right there. The Boming M19 Hexacopter with a 450 milliamp. This little thing is a beast. I'm in disbelief. But hey, the gun don't lie. You see what it's doing. 37, 31, 34. Just messing with quads. Victor speaking. Greg on the transmitter. And we out.